I gave my friend access to my Instagram account and he completely destroyed 4 years of work. So I'd been running this Instagram page for 4 years that focused on local events and nightlife. Nothing huge, but I had like 15,000 followers and companies would send me free tickets to clubs and concerts in exchange for posts. It was actually pretty sweet. My friend had always been jealous of the free stuff I got. He'd constantly ask if I had extra passes, and since I'm not really a party person, I'd usually just give them to him. But when he started dating this girl, everything changed. He asked me for my login info because he said he wanted to help manage the page when I got busy with work. I was hesitant, but I figured having help wouldn't hurt. I gave him the password, but told him very clearly, do not reply to any messages, and do not change anything on the page without asking me first. He promised he wouldn't touch anything. For a few weeks, everything was fine. Then he started getting demanding about the free passes. He wanted me to reach out to every single event company in town, asking for collaboration deals just so he could impress his girlfriend. I told him that's not how it works. You can't just spam companies begging for free stuff. It looks desperate and unprofessional. Plus, I'd built these relationships over years, and I wasn't about to ruin them for his new girlfriend. He got mad and said my page looked boring compared to other accounts. He kept insisting I let him redesign the bio and make it more attractive so companies would want to work with us. I told him absolutely not. If he wanted to send emails, he could do it from his own account, but he doesn't listen. One night after I went to sleep, he logged into my account and completely changed everything. I woke up to find my entire bio rewritten, my page layout altered, and worst of all, he'd sent collaboration requests to like 20 different companies. I was furious. I immediately deleted all his messages and changed everything back, but the damage was done. A few days later, Instagram suspended my account for spam activity. 4 years of work gone. When I told him what happened, he showed zero remorse. He actually said maybe it was for the best, because the page wasn't growing fast enough anyway. Then he logged out of the account and refused to help me try to get it back. I spent weeks fighting with Instagram support, providing proof of identity, explaining what happened. He ignored all my texts asking for help making lists of contacts or anything useful. When I went to his house to ask why he wasn't helping, he said he didn't know how to make a simple spreadsheet. I sat there and taught him how to use Google Sheets, and he promised he'd create the contact list. He never did. Even after multiple reminders, he couldn't be bothered to help fix the mess he created. After a month of fighting, I finally got my account restored. The first thing I did was change all the passwords. He immediately asked for the new login info. I told him Instagram only allowed one device to be logged in for 6 months due to the security issues. Last weekend, he posted on his story about going to this huge concert downtown. He saw my page had posted about the event earlier and asked if I was collaborating with them. I lied and said no. Here's the thing though, I actually did have sponsor passes for that exact concert. VIP access, backstage passes, the works. Normally he would invite me to tag along to events, but this time he didn't even ask. He just assumed I wasn't going, so I didn't tell him about the passes. I went to the concert with my actual friends while he had to pay full price and stand in the regular crowd. I posted stories from the VIP area all night. He still has no idea I had those passes.